She's been dead 6 years, but her credit is better than mine. And better than yours, too. I'm Tony Scott, and thanks for watching News You May Have Missed. A 40-something-year-old woman in Illinois that worked for one of the big automakers was found dead in her garage in her Jeep. Now, she kept to herself and she traveled a lot, so neighbors didn't really see her that much. She paid her bills automatically online. She'd been dead like 6 years. Her bills had been getting paid for 6 years with auto pay. I guess she ran out of money and the house was being foreclosed on, so a contractor went by to take a look at the house and he found her mummified body. You gotta respect a woman that keeps up her bills for 6 years after she'd gone to glory. Could y'all do that? A Florida man was busted for soliciting a prostitute. No big deal, right? Well, he had his 2-year-old son with him in the car. He's married. Patrick Williams says he was on the way to buy toys for his child when he saw the woman he believed to be a prostitute, so he stopped to pray for her. That's what they call it now. In the arrest report, the undercover cop told Patrick she had a room where the kid could watch cartoons, and he allegedly told the officer he could turn his back so the child couldn't see the sexual act being performed. His son did see dad being led away in handcuffs. Patrick plans on fighting the charges. Hey, Patrick, pro tip here, man. Never stop for anybody when you have your child in the car with you. And who takes the seedy route to take their child to buy toys? Oh, and guess what street all this went down on? A 54-year-old Chicago woman, Carmen Dominguez, was working at a thrift store, sorting through clothing with a co-worker. Now, the co-worker shook a sock, and when a .22 caliber handgun fell out and hit the floor, it discharged, hitting the woman in the chest. She was pronounced dead an hour later at a hospital. She worked at the thrift store for 25 years and had just been promoted. Man, I bet that coworker feels horrible. And is there a way to trace who donated the sock? Most likely not. Prayers to the woman and her family, and the coworker too. That's horrible. A New Mexico woman is looking at domestic violence charges after allegedly hitting her mother in the head with a vibrator, causing a woman to bleed profusely. 35-year-old Kara Claffey's mother called the cops when they started arguing while watching television. Kara took it to another level when she went in with the vibrator. Now, Kara says she ain't attacked nobody. She says mom came out of the back room already bleeding, so she must have hit herself in the head with the vibrator. Or maybe the vibrator attacked her. You know, those things are always going into the same damp, dark places all the time and then back in the drawer. I'd have an attitude. Cops stopped a man in a truck who said he was there to pick up Kara. The vibrator, it seems, made a jailbreak because it was found on the passenger side floor. Now, if you can tell me how many times I said vibrator in this story, I'll shout you out in the next episode of News You May Have Missed. Leave your answer in the comments below. Do it for the first 5 people. That's all I got. A thumbs up puts me at the grown-ups table. Subscribing puts pep in my step, glide in my stride. Thanks for watching News You May Have Missed. I'm Tony Scott.